Let's run away together on love. Lead me into your world.
Hey, what is up, camaradas? It's your boy Dre, back at it again. We're finally back to uploading another video. So originally I was gonna post an OGC Needs video today, and I went through 90% of the recording and the game started crashing every time I'd go into the final game of the episode. So I decided to postpone that. So after today's video, like after I'm done editing today's video, I'm gonna take my time. Maybe I have to update the mod manager. I know there's an update, so I'm gonna take my time on that, so you guys will see that soon. But for today's video, I don't want to go another day without uploading. So today, we're back with another Wonderkid review. If you guys do go on to enjoy this video, make sure to click that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell. Get notified anytime we do post. If you guys were wondering where I have been these past 3 days, I was focusing on school. I was a little bit behind, so I've already kind of caught up. So we're back to uploading videos, hopefully as much as possible. But yeah, if you guys are not in my Discord, make sure to join, because I did announce that I was gonna post a video till today, which is Tuesday. So yeah, make sure to join my Discord if you guys haven't. But let's go ahead and get into the Wonderkid review. Okay, so in today's video, we're gonna be focusing on a player I feel like is very not underrated, but he's not talked about as much as other Wonderkids. So it is Florian Writz. So Florian Writz burst into a scene maybe I think it was 2 seasons ago at the end of the 2019. No, that was last year. Yeah, 2019-2020. Yeah. And that's when he broke into the scene towards the end of the season. And obviously now he's a full-on starter for Leverkusen. And I think he has a huge future in the German national team and in the world of football. So yeah, if you guys have not heard of this kid, he is currently in the game, Florian Writz. He is 17 years old. I think in real life he's now 18. But yeah, he's been doing really well, scoring some goals and a couple assists as well. So yeah, in today's video, we'll be focusing on him. If you guys have never seen a Wonderkid review, we basically focus on one player. We go through 5 seasons, simming, and at the end of every season, look at his stats. And at the end of the whole 5 seasons, we look at his stats. And basically, it's a little preview. It's like, should I sign Florian Writz in my career mode? And that's what I'm testing out for you guys today. But yeah, if you guys have never seen one, there's a couple rules that we do follow. So the first rule, we do use the cheat engine. We use the cheat engine to have 99 manager rating, so we don't get fired. We also have free unlimited release players, which I'll get to right now. And yeah, basically we also like to transfer list the player almost every season and try to transfer him to a new club every season if it is realistic. So for Florian Writz, I might keep him here for 2 seasons and then put him in the transfer list and try to get him to a world class team if he does good. But yeah, with some players like Pedri, we kept them at Barcelona for 5 seasons because I believe in the next 5 seasons, Pedri will stay. So yeah, basically trying to keep it a little realistic. But yeah, in today's video, like I said, we'll be doing Florian Writz, and let's get into the next thing. Okay, so the reason we do have the free unlimited releasing players is because we do like to release every player that is the same position of our player in question, which today is Florian Writz, but only if they're high rated. So the likes of Paulinho will stay because he's lower rated than Florian Writz, so it shouldn't affect his game time too much. So Amiri will be away from the squad because he is higher rated than Writz, and we want Writz to play every single game this season as much as possible. Demirbay cannot play cam, so we're good, and he can play cam, but I think I'm gonna change his position to a center mid because we do need a couple of players here to help us out, but just to make sure that everyone else cannot play cam that is higher rated than him. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and change just what's his name position, Balazs position, to only CM and center CDM, so Florian Writz will get as much game time as possible. So yeah, that's basically all the rules covered. We're gonna go ahead and sim to the end of the first season, and let's see how Florian Writz does in his first season of this Wonderkid review.
A few inches later.
Okay, so we have reached the end of the first season for Florian Writz. Let's go ahead and see how this team did. Starting off with the first season, a 7th place is pretty respectable. Obviously, Leverkusen haven't had the best couple seasons these past couple years in real life. 63 points, only 1 point off the European places, which is sad to see. As for the FB Pokal, I don't think we'd want it. Yeah, we didn't win it. How far did we reach though? The quarterfinals, we lost 3-2 to Frankfurt. So as for the Champions League, Europa League, I turned them off for this season. Let's go ahead and go to Florian Writz and see how he did. Okay, so Florian Writz, I think, had a really amazing season. Obviously, his growth only went up a +2. It's not too bad, but his stats though, 42 appearances, really good for an 18-year-old now. 8 goals and 8 assists. That's really good for a cam. So if you guys have noticed, when we do center backs, center mids, and cams in these types of videos, they don't grow a lot because they're not scoring crazy goals like the wingers and the strikers do. So I think he had a really good season in my opinion, with 8 goals and 8 assists. Not too bad. That's 16 goal involvements in 42 games. So next season, we're gonna go ahead and keep him one more season here at Leverkusen, and then we'll see how he does. Depending on how he does, we'll see if we should transfer him or not. So yeah, great season for Florian Writz. Let's go ahead into season 2. Okay, so we are now in season 2 with Florian Writz. So depending on how Leverkusen do, he might leave, and also depending on how he does. So if he does really well and they don't get European football, I think I will transfer list him, see what kind of offers to come in. But if he does decent or he does really well and they do get like European football any kind, he might stay here another season. So let's go ahead and not talk too much. Let's go ahead and sim to the end of the season, and let's see how he does perform.
A few moments later.
Okay, so we have reached the end of the second season with Florian Writz. Let's see how he did this season. Maybe good enough for a transfer. Okay, so Leverkusen went up one whole position since last season, finishing in the European places for the Europa League. I think it is. And in 6th place is not too bad. 64 points. As for the DFB Pokal, how did they do? And no, they didn't reach the final. Did they win it? And nope, it doesn't look like they won it. They didn't even reach the round 16. Did they lose in the round 32? Yeah, they did to Freiburg. So that's really disappointing. But let's go ahead and see how our main man, Florian Writz, did. Steady growth once again from Florian Writz. +2 again, 80 rated. But he had an even better season. 43 appearances, 12 goals and 8 assists. It's truly amazing for this young man. He is still only 19 years old. So we're going to go into the next season. I'm going to transfer list him, but it depends what offer comes through. If a good offer comes through, then we'll go ahead and transfer him. But if it doesn't, I don't mind him staying here. He'll get Europa League football. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, let's go ahead into season 3. Let's see what offers do come in. Okay, so we have gotten 2 really good offers, but I don't think it's realistic. I don't think Florian Writz would ever go to Tottenham or Leicester City. So we're going to go ahead and reject both of them. We do get another offer from Florian Writz to Everton, but I don't see this happening in real life. So we're going to go ahead and reject that one as well. Okay, we've gotten a really good offer, and I think I'm going to accept this one. As you can see, we did have a really good offer in PSG, but it didn't happen. So I think Man United is a good side for him to go. I know Bruno Fernandes is there, but we're just going to have to release him, man. But depending if Florian Writz does accept this, we're going to go ahead and accept it. And if Florian Writz does accept, we'll see you guys at Man United. And as you can see, Florian Writz has accepted the offer from Man United for 92.4 million. Is really good. So we're gonna go ahead and transfer to Man United, and let's see how he can do there in the Premier League. So as you can see, we have gotten that offer accepted, of course, from Man United using the cheat engine, if you guys didn't know. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the squad. If Bruno Fernandes is still here, it's gonna be the most heartbreaking thing to do, because he's probably the best player in the squad. But we're gonna have to release him, because we do want Florian Writz to play every single game, every single minute of Premier League football, so we can see his max amount of growth. So as the game knows, the game has been really laggy, like I said. The game kept crashing. That's why there's no OGC Nice episode today. But is it gonna let us? Yes, it is. So obviously we have joined Man United, and taking a look, you can already see Bruno Fernandes there. So let's look at the camp position. Who do they have? As you can see, they always have a bunch of players here. Andres Pereira is gonna stay. Lingard's gonna stay because he's not higher rated. Florian Writz went up a +1 since his move. Odegaard is here, so Odegaard has to say bye because he's higher rated than Florian Writz. Bruno Fernandes has to go because he's way higher rated than Florian Writz. And Van de Beek has to go because he's also higher rated than Florian Writz. But I think that's it. As for everyone, is Pogba, can Pogba play cam? I hope he can't, because if not, okay, Pogba's not even here anymore, is he? Okay, Pogba's gone, so that's not an issue. So yeah, now Florian Writz is the highest rated attacking mid in the squad. So we're gonna go ahead and sim to the end of the season, and let's see how he does in season 3 or his first season in the Premier League.
Eventually.
Okay, so we have reached the end of the 3rd season and Florian Wirtz's first season in the Premier League. Let's go see how they did. And as you can see, amazing season, first Premier League title, first title of any for Florian Writz, picking up the league title with 94 points, 5 points ahead of second place. Is not too bad. As for the FA Cup, did they win it? Can he get a second in his locker? No, he cannot, at least for now. And what did they lose? They probably, oh my god, what is with us than doing bad in cups? But yeah, we did lose 1-0 to Stoke City. As for the Carabao Cup, did they win it? No, once again, losing in the semi-final to Tottenham in aggregate. As for the Champions League, I believe they're in the Champions League. And were they here? I don't think they were. And no, they weren't. So they were in the Europa League, I'm hoping. And I hoping they're in the Europa League. Yeah, they lost in the quarterfinals to Inter Milan 2-1. So let's go ahead and see how our main man Florian Writz has done. Okay, looking at Florian Wirtz's first season in Premier League, as you can see, he got injured. I'm pretty sure it was towards the end of the season, but amazing performance. Only a +1 though, which is kind of disappointing to see. But like I said, these cams, center mids, center backs, and defenders usually grow a little bit slower than the attackers. But 46 appearances, not too bad, with 12 goals and assists. It's really amazing. He did shine on his Premier League debut, in my opinion. So let's go ahead into the 4th season. We're gonna keep him here probably for the rest of the Wonderkid review. Let's see how he does. Okay, we're currently at the start of season 4. So as you can see, he is back, ready to play this season. Hopefully he has another big season. As you can see, there's not a lot of superstar names as we usually do in these Wonderkid reviews, because a lot of them have been sold. But we still have the likes of Rashford in here, and that's probably basically it. And Wan-Bissaka. But Florian Writz, obviously, hopefully he can be the main man this season. Man United do need a main man, and hopefully he's the one to step up. So let's go ahead to the end of the 4th season, and let's see how he does.
One eternity later.
We have reached the end of season 4. Let's go ahead and see if Florian Writz had another huge season. A huge drop off from last season, from going from 1st to 4th place. as long as we maintain that Champions League status is all that matters. But the Community Shield, we won it. I don't really check that, but I accidentally checked it and we won it. As for the FA Cup, we did not win it. We lost in the round of 32 again. Oh my god, not even the... Okay, no, this is the round 16. Nope, I don't even know when we lost. I'm not even gonna check. As for the Carabao Cup, we also didn't reach the final. And where did we lose? Like, if it goes farther than this, I'm not checking. Yeah, we're not checking. We're really flopping in the FA Cup and Carabao Cup. I'm skipping that. Champions League, we didn't win it as well. We dropped out. Oh no, we didn't. Where did we lose? We lost to Bayern in the round 16. It's not too bad. But let's go ahead and see how Florian Writz did with a squad that isn't filled with superstars. It's a decent season from Florian Writz. Another +2 again. 48 appearances, 7 goals and 9 assists. I was hoping for a little bit more, but we take what we can get. So that's 7 more goals added to his tally and 9 more assists. There's still 1 more season left. Hopefully he can have his superstar season. He's had a really good season last year, but hopefully he can have that huge superstar season. Let's go ahead and go to season 5. Let's see how he performs. So 1 more season left to go for Florian Writz, and as you can see, he's now representing his country. The only person in the starting lineup now representing his country. But I think it has to do to the fact that he's a center attacking mid. So like I said in the beginning of the video, attacking mids, center mids, anything that's not an attacker, like forward, left wing, right wing, they do struggle to grow because they don't score as many goals. So hopefully he has a big season. I think he can reach an 87. I believe in him. He can reach an 87. Obviously his potential is way higher than that. But let's go ahead and skip to the end of season 5 in his final season and see how he performs. We have reached the final season for Florian Writz here in the Premier League. Let's go ahead and see how this team did and then how he did. A little bit of improvement from last season, but still not the ideal season we wanted. 3rd place in 89 points, missed out on the title by 5 points is not too bad. As for the FA Cup, please tell me we finally reached the final, but we lost it to Man City in the Manchester Derby. Carabao Cup, come on, a little bit of luck. Nope, not even. We made it to the semi-final, but Brighton actually made the final, but lost to Chelsea at the end. As for the Champions League, please tell me we made it far this year. And Barcelona do win it, but where do we get eliminated? In the quarterfinals to PSG, which is really disappointing to see. So let's go ahead and see how Florian Writz did in his last season here on his 5-season review on the Wonderkid. Now let's go ahead and see how Florian Writz did on his final season in the Wonderkid review. And it's a good season from Writz, but disappointingly in growth. So yeah, I think it's what I said is true. Cams, anything that's not an attacker, grows slower than the attackers because of the amount of goals they don't score. So he did play a lot of games. He didn't get injured, and 11 goals and 5 assists is not too bad. Probably his 2nd best season ever. 53 appearances is not too bad. So he reached a final of an 85, but I know if I go on for 3 more seasons, he'll be an 90 easily. But let's go ahead and see his final stats and see how he performed during these 5 seasons. Okay, so after 5 seasons of following Florian Writz throughout his career, he played for 2 clubs, his hometown club Leverkusen and Manchester United. With appearances, he did have 236 appearances, which is pretty respectable considering he did get injured in his 3rd season. For goals, which is a really good amount in my opinion, for a center attacking mid, 50 goals is not bad. Only 50 goals off 100, but he is a center attacking mid. I didn't expect too many goals. As for assists, a little bit less than his goals. 42 assists is not too bad. And his final transfer fees with 1 transfer, which was to Man United, is 92.4 million. As for his grade though, I think I have to give him a B-. I think the last on Harvey Elliott, it was a B-, and I think I'm gonna give him the same because the growth was disappointing. He had pretty decent seasons throughout, pretty consistent, good seasons, not decent, but not amazing, you know? So do I recommend you guys sign Florian Writz in your save? Of course I do. He does grow a lot in this career mode, saves, and he does really well. Obviously, his growth is stunted by the injury he had, and I think his positioning also affects his growth. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to click that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell. Get notified anytime we do post. We're currently at 144 subscribers. We're getting really close to 200 subscribers. Go ahead and help us out reach that goal. But I'm sorry again for not uploading the OGCNE's career mode. Like I said, if I were to go into a game right now, it would 100% crash, and I'm gonna go ahead and fix it after I'm done editing this video. So I promise you guys I'll try to get it out for Wednesday. But anyways, make sure to do the things that you love, the things that make you happy, and just be yourself, man. It's been your boy Joy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day, and chamos.
Waiting for no one. We're headed straight up for the sun.